Peace and blessings. Black Light Cyberspace Ministry of the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Council of the Elder. Now today, we like to give today and every day, we like to give thanks to Allah, who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, and raising up in our midst the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we also give thanks and honors to Mr. Louis Farrakhan Muhammad, and may Allah have peace on his soul, Supreme Minister John Muhammad. Today's topic is going to be common sense. You know, everyone has a deep philosophical viewpoint about the world we're living in our life. But we're going to break it down, make it simple. Number one, no matter what religion or philosophy or belief you have, if it motivates you into becoming a better human being, then I can't knock that. If you believe that Jesus is a Caucasian, but it stopped you, your belief in that stopped you from stealing and killing, raping, molesting, committing adultery, can't knock that. If you believe that Jesus was black, and it stopped you from raping, killing, stealing, getting high, drinking, fornicating, can't knock that. If you're a Muslim and you believe that Muhammad is the one, and you follow all the principles to the letter, and it stopped you from stealing, killing, raping, getting high, fornicating, can't knock that. If you believe Elijah was the one, and Master Fard came to lift him up, and you stop raping, killing, stealing, fornicating, hating, then you can't knock that. If Moses is your man, and you follow the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, and it makes you a better human being, can't knock it. So the fact of the matter is, if you believe strong enough in something and it helps you be committed to cleaning up yourself, cleaning up your life, strengthening you, fortifying you, into getting off of bad habits, then I'm all for that. I'm not going to say nothing about it. Even if you have animosity in your heart towards me, or even if you disagree with what I'm saying, because what helped me was the fact that I had the teachings from a baby on up, and it did help me from them streets, and it gave me wisdom, and it's motivating me now. The teachings of Elijah Muhammad given to him by Allah in the presence of Master Farad Muhammad. So the thing is that we say that we believe in that, and we might be cleaned up from bad habits and fornication and whatever. But the system that we living in promotes adultery, promotes fornication, promotes murder. Every movie that you see out now is shedding blood. You know, you're gonna see some bloodshed. You're gonna see some sexual scenes, explicit, triple X scenes in movies, profanity, drug usage, all types of wild things is happening, and those are the movies that sell. You're gonna see corruption. So there's no movies that have moral content to the extremes of morality. And there cannot be no extreme of morality. But to pull it so you can understand that they have an overabundance of morality is almost being perfect. No one wants to be perfect. Matter of fact, if you think you're perfect and try to live perfect, you get ridiculed. So all of our people don't understand that we're being bullied into acting a certain way, and it's the money. You know, it's the money that we're worshiping. And even though you might stop smoking, even though you might stop drinking, but you're struggling, and you're in a usury type of world where you got debt, credit, and interest that's dominating you and overtaking you. When you're born into this world, you get a birth certificate. You got to pay money for that. You got to pay money in the hospitals for being birthed in the world. This money that you're using is not backed by any value, precious metal that it says in the Constitution that you must use. That only Congress has the right to coin gold and silver. And so you got a bill, a hospital bill, you bought your birth certificate from them. Like they consented for you. It's a privilege for you to buy a birth certificate from them. That's your mother, the one that does that for you, but that's not you, because you're not old enough to enter any contracts. You know, you're not old enough to enter any contracts. So that's a contract between your parents, the hospital, and the doctors. When you're married, you got to get a marriage license just to get married. So they're granting you, and that costs money. So they're granting you their permission to get married through the courts. That costs money. So as you grow into the culture, you got to pay for a permit to drive, a license to drive. If you want to build a house, you got to pay a permit, get a builder's permit to build a house. That costs money. It costs money to turn on water. It costs money to turn on heat. It costs money to put gas in your car. You got to have insurance that's giving you permission to drive on the streets. You got to have pay taxes. It's giving you permission to work. All your money is going right back to the Federal Reserve and not Congress. And the Federal Reserve is charging you interest on the money that you spend to buy something with. And in the case of the black man and the brown man, we barely make anything that someone else would buy. We buying everything from the Caucasian and the rich, super rich Caucasian. They're at the top, so they actually own Walmart, actually own Kroger's. You know, all money goes back up to the top. Common Sense, Part 1.